Wow, from Egg Harbor, again, sister brand, the seafood arm of the Rastelli brand, bringing to you 6 or 12 HPP, if you're like, I don't know what that means, high pressure process 5 to 6 ounce Maine lobster tails. It means that the way that you're gonna get that lobster meat out of that tail is so amazing, it's gonna get every single juicy morsel of that meat out of that tail without you having to wrestle or fight with it. Because nobody wants to wrestle or fight with the lobster tail. And I'm sure you've had that experience. You've gone to that fancy restaurant and you're like, okay, I don't know how to do it. Do you see how empty that is? Like, there's nothing in there. The meat is gone. It's M95875. That's your item number. Let me share with you what your choices are, because you can choose 6 counts of the tails, because you've got you and 5 friends that are coming over. Maybe it's 3 couples of 2. Here it is. That 6 count that you're looking at is going to be that 5 easy payments of $36.80. If you double and say, you know what, I would like a dozen of those tails, we didn't double that $183 price tag. Nope. We're actually going to save you close to $38 when you get the 12 count home. That makes each one of these 5 to 6 ounce tails $27 and change. I will tell you, if you've gone to a steakhouse recently and asked them, you know, you ordered the ribeye and they said, hey, do you want to add a lobster tail to that? And you said, sure, I'm feeling flush. And they were like, that'll be market price. And then you got the bill because you didn't ask what market price actually meant in that moment when you were feeling a little fancy. Then you were like, ho ho. Wow, that tail was expensive.
Yes, exactly.
So that's a great, great value. Shipping and handling is free. My foodie friend Jen Kovich is here with me. You're letting me know, do you want it now or December 9th? Jen Kovich, these are our Egg Harbor lobster tails. Tell us about the Maine lobster tail, and then we'll talk about the HPP.
You are getting a true cold water Maine lobster tail. This is that same size. Actually, it might even be a little bit larger than what you would get with that surf and turf at your restaurant. But the best part is you really are getting it from those Maine fishermen. We go right to our docks to give you that sweet, succulent meat all the way from Maine. And it's really, really simple to prepare. What's most important here is that it's that HPP, which is high pressure processing. No chemicals, just water. Water that is blasted through the shell at such a high rate of pressure and speed that it literally separates the meat from the shell. Because it's not about how much you're actually paying for, it's about how much you actually get to enjoy. Exactly. And in this case, that 5 to 6 ounces is that perfect Goldilocks size. It's wonderful. Sweet, succulent, firm, exactly what lobster should be.
And either way, you're getting over a quarter pound, right? 5 ounces is beyond 4 ounces, quarter of a pound. You're getting over a quarter pound. Now, we just saw in that video, are these already scored? Like, how do they come, and then what do I need to do to them? Because I'm wondering if the scoring is there, or I need to do that. Thank you so much.
You can do it yourself. I'll quickly walk you through it, but they come individually vacuum sealed.
I love that.
And then they are frozen. Again, the first time you thaw them at home is the first time they are being thawed ever.
Okay.
So we go ahead and give you that. And they do arrive in the bag with all the prep instructions. Now I'm going to walk you through this because it's really, really simple.
I'm going to move
It
this.
is not, thank you, it is not pre-scored. So what you're going to do is take your kitchen shears and then take your tail. You're going to score it yourself. Just cut right down the back of that shell.
Yep.
Look at how easy that is. And you're going to go all the way to where it meets that tail.
Yeah.
All I do is I put it in my hand and I give it a squeeze. You see how it cracked?
Yes.
Okay, so then
easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Open it up.
Look at that, and it's already peeling away from the shell.
Yep.
So if you really want to bake it and give it that incredible, you know, method where it sits on top like you see here in the studio, that's it. That's all you have to do. It's already cleaned, it's ready to go. So then you just pop this in the oven, baste it with a little bit of clarified butter if you would like, and it is so good.
And it's because the high pressure process was there that you were able to get all that meat. I'm going to hand this back to you. Thank you for playing.
Absolutely.
We are last call in the 12 count.
Oh, wow.
December 9th. So I encourage you to go quick like a bony, as my mom and dad would say, quick like a bony. Go over there, put that in your cart, and check out. I understand, again, we were talking about if you're doing 7 fishes or you need to have some sort of seafood meal. This is so elegant to look at. Backing up, the 6 count is going to be 5 easy payments of $36.80. If you double the count, you save almost $38, and it's going to be 5 easy payments of that $66 price tag. I'm going to come back here, though, because when we talk about special, I think people immediately jump and say lobster tail to the front of the line.
Yes.
In the same way that they do filet mignon or ribeye.
Without a doubt, absolutely. So if you really, I mean, you're raising eyebrows. When you see lobster
Yes.
on the menu, when someone comes to your house and you say, oh, we're serving lobster, you raise eyebrows. In this case, if you want to make a crostini, make a lobster salad if you'd like. All we did was a little bit of Greek yogurt, some Dijon mustard, some parsley in there, capers, a little bit of salsa, believe it or not.
Okay.
And then, of course, that celery there. But look at how easy that is. One lobster tail. One tail, and that gives you that crostini. What I also love too, Rachel, is a great surf and turf. If you want to make, I mean, this is exceptional.
Looks like a paella, and then with the ebi shrimp.
With just the ebi shrimp. So you use 3 tails, you add some ebi shrimp that we had earlier today and we have coming up, and then a little bit of rice there.
Oh my gosh,
Roasted
look how
tomatoes.
pretty that is.
It's gorgeous. Make a Mediterranean dish if you'd like. With just your seafood, because again, lobster is so incredibly succulent and delicious in and of itself.
What
Meaty
did we do
if
here?
you want to cut it completely in half, you can grill it.
And
put
put
a
it with some
little bit, yes, put a little bit of that clarified butter. What I would do if you're going to grill it, grill it with the tail side down.
Nice.
And then flip it over for the last few seconds.
And this next one up here is your surf and turf. Again, beautifully done.
With the au gratin that we had earlier today from White Toque. Perfect. Perfect.
And again, you're letting us know this is one of those moments where you go, you know, I'm worth it. My family is worth it. We're celebrating. We're together. We're only together. Like me, I'm going, I go home to the Bay Area like one time a year. And so when I come, they make sure Rachel's favorites are there, right? Because that's being with family is how we show love. $36.80 or $66. That's 6 or 12. Thank you so much, Jen Kovich. You were amazing. And let me remind you though of our hot pick. Did we remind